Greetings and welcome to Pearls of Wisdom. I have a Dakini Oracle card reading for you today. And once again, well, it's so accurate what is happening all the time. We are between two eclipses. And what is happening now? You know, we are manifesting now the new one. We are manifesting our timeline. I said that many times before. It is not something that happened in one go, but this is something that happens step by step when we are moving forward with every thought, in a way, with every manifestation that we have, like small manifestation in our life. We start to create what is coming afterwards. And once we have moved beyond the chaos, when the old matrix completely has fallen, when all those who are still holding it up, energizing the false matrix with their habits, with their patterns. Once this is gone, this is what is coming forward. And the castle in the cloud is kind of very powerful card, because I have many times experienced with that card that it tells you to hold on to your vision. It tells you whatever happened, don't give up. And again, what is outside nothing is as it seems. And I think this is so very true for the moment also. And once we just like blend everything outside, just go inside and hold the vision where you want to be, what you want to have. But of course, when we manifest, we don't say want, wish, and I need, and so on. But the way that we manifest is with gratitude. Gratitude is the attitude that changes everything. So holding the vision here means that you visualize what you want. You visualize society, a community where you want to be, surrounded by the people that you would like to be around, surrounded, like also the environment, in what environment you want to be. Some people love the areas of mountains, or more like sea or lake areas, like water, rivers, so on. Just visualize that. But we also have to see that what is happening in the moment outside, in the whole world, what is trickling is also some changes, earth changes are going on. So I would not recommend you to be too close to the beach in the moment. And look, maybe, you know, the Ring of Fire is active in a few other places too. So just be careful. I don't want to give you any doomsday, whatever information. And I trust that those people who are connected with their higher self, with the divine within, they will always know where to go. They will be at the right time, at the right place. So there is nothing to worry about that. So just hold on to your vision. Hold on to what you want. Maybe what I have and what some other people have also, memories of the past. Well, time doesn't exist. It's not really the past. It's like a different form of life that we know. Let me stop sharing for a second, and I want to tell you something which is really very important to understand. So when we talk about there is no time, so let me, imagine this is a stack of, they still have them in the restaurants, and they put paper on top of paper on top of paper. And when they get orders, or when it's done, whatever, and we have to imagine that time is like this. So once we came from the pure energy, from kind of not really a love energy, but more like, let's say, a peace energy, and we have come down along this stack in a way. This will be our timeline that is down, 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 till we hit the 3D lower frequencies, where we stayed for a very long time. And now what's happening, we are going up, 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 up again. And we know already everything. And we have memories from all these different times of existence, which might not be all just on this planet Earth, or even not in a physical body. We remember. And this is actually what the card also indicates when you look at the card of the a castle in the clouds, is also a memory, because it's within us. The castle is built already. It's not really a castle, it's just your memory of what was. And this is just a saying, the castle in the cloud. So the castle is meaning home. It is meaning protection. It's safety. It's where we feel good. It's where we have everything what we need, where we are surrounded with our friends, with the people we want to be with, in the environment where we choose. So it's very important to keep that vision. And I mean, what you can do is, for example, every morning when you wake up, maybe if you have to go to work at a certain time, maybe get your clock to wake you up if you need a clock, an alarm or whatever. Choose some very nice music, but not the horrible ring. Or maybe have some music going on that you to wake up, some very beautiful music to give you the positive energy for the day. And when you maybe give yourself 10-15 minutes with that music, this is the moment that you visualize. This is the moment when you're still half asleep and you're still in an alpha consciousness, not yet completely bang back into beta. Imagine, live there for a moment. You will see that sometimes when you are waking up, you can feel that like you're coming out of a dream, you're coming from there. I have very often lately memories of places that I don't know from this lifetime, but places that I go back several times, that I remember in my dreams. And these are existence that are not from this lifetime, but from others, that kind of, the veil is getting thinner, that kind of come through the veil now. And this is always similar memories, similar environment, similar people that I don't know in this lifetime, but there I know them and they're very close to me. So this is actually what is happening in the moment. I have a hair coming here. Okay, this is what's happening in the moment, and we have to keep that up. And this is as above, so below. We had that card actually quite a while, again and again. This is actually balancing our life, that we are coming to that balance again, that we find that center. We can say again, here is the heart, this up here would be the mind, that would be the gut. This is the three brains that we function on, and these are the ones that hold us up. And this is the vital energy that is helping our body to keep going in the moment, because it is not easy to keep going in the moment, because in the outside everything looks completely different and looks sometimes very difficult, and we can sometimes even question, how do we survive the next days? But that's again is trust. You are here because you have chosen to be here. We are not just thrown arbitrarily into this lifetime. We have a very clear plan, which we can also see in the Skyview astrology with the real star constellations. And we can see very clearly the curriculum of life that we have chosen. And you can also see in different triggers with aspects or progressions how we move forward and what is triggered right now in the moment that that can help us to understand better where we're walking. So the key here is finding that balance and that peace that is centered in the heart, and that is like both sides of the scale, the two sides, that they are completely balanced, that we live with intuition and inspiration, with mind and gut feeling at the same time, and that let the inspiration override the program. And the third card here, the puja, the purification, shows that this is what is in progress. We are in a process of purification. We are in a process where we can say that all sins are washed away. And we can also say the word sin does not mean what people understand of something being bad or something that we have done what is not good. Sin in the, I don't remember right now the word, but it comes from the Greek word, missing the target. So it is connected with moving out of the center of the target, of the center, which is also like in the sun symbol, the dot inside, leaving spirit, coming out into polarity, where we are living in sin, living in polarity, because we constantly have to make decisions for or against something which is leading to experience. And that's what we have chosen to be here for, the experience. When you go from a higher perspective, when you kind of look down, then whatever you have done, there is nothing really bad that is going to be punished. It is just an experience that you had that maybe brought you misery, that brought you pain, or a positive energy that brought you joy and happiness and was fun. And this is just like the waves of the up and down, as long as we are in polarity. And that reminds me, actually, I just have given a quote out today about pain. Let me quickly find it. Because pain is actually something that is just a part that is also leading to wisdom. And it is so important to find that, I really want to show you the, okay, here we have it. Okay, I stopped sharing. I got share the other picture quickly that you see it. Can you see it? It's in the front now of the other picture. I hope you can see it. The moment you see both the pain and the gift in what happened to you, you're free. That's when trauma turns into wisdom. That's when the healing really sticks. And see, this is so important that we have the polarity. It's like the white and the red. It's like the both sides belong to one. It's like both sides, they are just like a coin, the two different sides of a coin. And we will have both. And this is the purification, that we move beyond the judgment. We are living in polarity, but we have to move beyond what I call duality. So I have the discrimination. Polarity is just breathing in and breathing out. It's just neutral, because without polarity, we cannot experience, we cannot live, we cannot breathe, we cannot walk, we cannot do anything. And then we have duality. Without duality, we can do anything, because duality is the system of judgment. And instead of yin and yang, or positive and negative, and this is meant like an electricity, for example, as a negative and a positive pole. And if they don't work together, you don't have electricity, you don't have energy. And this is neutral. So when we go into polarity, it is all neutral, what we need in this life, which is nothing about good and bad, like duality, where you have good and bad written, and then everything is below that. So once you move from duality into polarity, things become neutral. And you can see that the sin is not something bad, but it is the condition of our life, that we experience life as it is. And once we are there, once this purification happens, I have often, a lot of people say like the master is the one that doesn't want anything anymore. And I don't see it like that. For me, the master is the one that does not want to avoid anything anymore. The master that can confront everything and that and understands that there is no good and bad, it's just experience. It's like day and night, it's like light and dark, and we move through the polarity, and we are still in a third and fourth dimension right now. We still experience both sides of polarity, but once the moment is when we don't judge anymore. And that is the result. So keep up your dreams, keep visualizing what you really want. Try to stay as centered and balanced as you can in this world. Don't pay so much attention to what's happening outside, because again, nothing is what it seems to be. And then it's the purification that will happen to you, that you move from duality into polarity. That is that being free of sin. And again, it's difficult with the words. You understand that sin is a concept that is actually beyond duality and has nothing to do with good and bad. So this is the time quality that we have in a moment. Next weekend is the next eclipse. We have dark moon, and this will be a very powerful time. So we are moving down now towards the dark moon, when sun and moon are in conjunction. You can say conception, lovemaking of yin and yang. And this is a very important step. There's something new, and you see it is coming up again. I hope it helps a bit to understand the quality of time. Please give me a thumbs up, and if you have a question, please write it in the comment section or send it through my blog. I am happy to answer your questions. Thank you. See you again.